New York City, which just days earlier hosted one of the biggest fight cards of 2024, is now the home to a potentially transformative press conference days later.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet some of the fighters. We've got most of them here. They're not all here. Andy Dynamite Cruz. His opponent, Antonio Moran, is not here, but let's give Andy a round of applause. It's going to be a great night. Next up, fighting for the vacant WBA Light Heavyweight World Championship against Riyadh Kalazoric. And he's not here. Please welcome Super Middleweight World Champion David Morrell. From Brooklyn, New York, his record stands at 26 victories, 22 big wins by knockout, 1 defeat, 1 draw. Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, former heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Destroyer Ruiz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have another world title bout on this card. It's for the Super Lightweight Championship of the world. The challenger, his record stands at 13 victories, 9 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats, Jose Valenzuela. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning defending WBA Super Lightweight Champion of the world, Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Welcome everyone to Gotham Hall in New York for, as you can see, what is an incredible announcement here today in boxing as Riyadh Season US is born. And we are here today to announce the first ever Riyadh Season US event in America. As on August 3rd, we head to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, at the BMO Stadium.
The politics have been eradicated, the relationships have been eradicated, and His Excellency has said, I just want to deliver great fights. And on August the 3rd at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles, you are going to get an event you will never forget. I think the greatest fight card the US has ever seen. This is a golden era for the sport of boxing, and we're loving every minute of it.
Andy, with these events in Saudi, everyone's been continually asking me, where's Andy Ruiz? All the other heavyweights were there, you weren't there. You're back now. Is the aim, obviously, if you get past Jarrell Miller, to go again for a world heavyweight title?
It's going to be the return of Andy Ruiz and the consistent Andy Ruiz, the focused Andy Ruiz, and I just can't wait to get back in there.
Jarrell, obviously, look, defeat last time out against Daniel Dubois. How has that changed you mentally and preparation for this one?
You know, it was a lot of BS going on around that fight. You know, signing a contract, finally signing a contract 2 weeks before the fight. You know, my own co-promoter, Sleeters, suing me for $5 million for two weeks before the fight. You know, couldn't get camp together, couldn't get training funds together. It was a lot of BS. And, you know, as a fighter, we're risking our life in there, you know, and we just want to focus on do our job. And then when you have people in your back that's constantly, you know, nagging you and aching you, it's hard to do that job.
The main event will be for 12 rounds, and it's for the WBA Light Middleweight Championship of the world. A young champion determined to stay undefeated and keep his title. A challenger moving up to his 4th division to capture another world championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated WBA Light Middleweight Champion of the world, Israel, the Dream Madrimov. And he will be facing the former lightweight world champion, the former super lightweight world champion, and the reigning undisputed, undefeated welterweight champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
When I started pro career, fight best boxers, and now fighting best in the world, pound to pound, Terrence Crawford, my favorite boxer. I like his style, and then big respect. But August 3, I will be ready.
What are the goals as you now move up to 154 pounds?
Just continuing being the best. You know, I want to leave a legacy that's never been left before, inside and outside the ring, business minded, just helping the young fighters coming up, giving them the courage and the outlet that the fighters before me never gave to us, and at the same time be at the top on my game as well.
Israel, you've got a fantastic knockout record. Are you expecting to stop Terence Crawford?
This is boxing, but I try, I do, inshallah.
And Terence, not many people are seeing the final bell when they fight yourself. Is it almost just expecting that you do get the knockout as you always do?
Well, I always tell everybody I never go in the ring looking for the knockout, but if I smell blood and it's there, he out of there.
This is going to be just a massive event in Los Angeles. Sean, you look at the top of the bill, Terence Crawford against Madrimov, but you go all the way down to the bottom, and you have the kind of fights that could headline shows of their own, big and small. Andy Ruiz against Jarrell Miller, that could headline here in New York City. David Morrell, he has been headlining some recent shows.
You just need those 5 fights. You don't need to start a fight night, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. All you need is those 5 fights right there. Whoever paid the ticket to watch the boxing matches, whoever buys the pay-per-view, they're getting more than they deserve, okay? Forget more than you want. You get more than you deserve with that card right there. I mean, top to bottom, I love the Jose Valenzuela, Isaac Cruz fight. I love seeing Andy Ruiz get in the ring with Jarrell Miller. Top to bottom, I mean, the card's beautiful.